The vinyl vein, venital revine, dimensional stratical stages of the mentalizational leavement, a jumping or chase, a soul out of the body, your soul out the body. This is the reflectional boomerang ends of a beginning or presence of the step to step handed time compass of a earthly decision that is an outcome of the surface or blankets of all age, all seasonal inbounds that bounds into this vamping of a one-third thinking or diagram of acknowledged ways of education. You see this type of togetherness is the 4-4 psycholization system of a graph energy emotional count ruler of usual maps of the body's blind sense of the ground whisperers. For example, like if you see nature acting in a naturalized way, like if roaches took over the house, there's probably some type of pulsar or portal from Earth that Halloween ionical colorization jokes of in equilibrium 9V solar system wise landed a spike of reels of chambers in metal or liquid chambers. This type of sleeper ride is an order of observers, but the first response of the internalizational training is a pathway of futurization or weatherization on maps of aura of rays in between travels of their betweens a medium nationalization of formalization of wise worlds of golden edge clouding or recording. This is a keep or a pebble on you as balance. See, this is an example. So if you keep a pebble on you and you balance yourself like the 7 colors, that would be another example. But the space from the periodical body tables is a positional direction of the coast and coastals of the internalization of pics of the futurizations of the happening connections with the sighted or present or detectable catch up from the floor time speed and slotted or slant roaming or trusted or coin love of emotional motionals raised to the fractions of addition and the space building or principles of the grain and time in the body's clock managements for the best body or respects of all respects from all loved one respects. This here is a new computational number which would rearrange your thoughts if you was putting it with what is missed or what is happened, what is said, what is out of context, and what has re-meaning actually of an infinitive sum on the rolling of zero. What is really a zero orbit of enspellment on the calculational wordplay of all languages of significance of a certification or endless direction of sunlight and colorization or emptiness or fineness. But you see, once the kicking is thrown, the scroll of the sunlight never orbits another directional reflection of the square floor in designs, imprintable, outprintable, reprintable, started or quakes under and over versions of meshing of rims of external fast look occupation or occupation regions attached to half circles of half auroras of large fault currents of inflation or regional cycles of life beyond living in the isimple sizes of squareable sizes of half circles and recollapsedness of compressional air collapses and layers of measurements of goals of number listicles of guided or open areas of lane sites of 2 to 3, 3 to 4, vinyl vein yarns of earning on strings of color areas of the sunlight surface or net, neurological net field branching or darkness of the sky, knotted or patternization or regional beginning or edges of birth narrated of existence or time, time, attacks of the crushing, left lane, speedable, analytics of the citable, spotting, time of the incline planes, goals, the start times to look times, that safe looking, time, protectors or defenses on a pointable system of particularization or attractions of internalments of nounable nouns, of nounable verbs, of retractionable movable vowels, of turntables, turnalatables, new languages of coming back from shattering goal loss, of retractness or rerouteness. This is like that Mexico disc on the wall. So this repath on the paving of road is a kick throw scroll of the water listicles coming before, water listicles re-aging after, maybe before magnetics, after magnetics, maybe before cold, maybe before heat, maybe all the types of waves. But see, we can count waves of turning on heights from the cub you grow, or the clip you keep, or the cub you keep, or the club you keep. This is done by the waiting or time travel responses of the brain waves of dislocational fear embodiments of dislocating to another degree on the fear of the care nature of what was unleashed and now what is in the cage of the central intelligence of the rough, draftable, third timable, explainable ability of the space math, what the listical mathematics of incitable navigation or inputable sight releasable of the outputable upgradable change on a 3 timeout, multiplying 1 by not 0.000, but before 0.000. It's different. I have to show you. It's something new. It's a different count. I gave y'all 1 to 10, so this is right here. It's like I didn't really fully understand the decimal system. It was like percentage of